Yes? Has someone come to see me? Oh, hello, family. How wonderful it is to see you with my portable North Pole console. We've been waiting for you to visit us. I just finished reading all the letters I received today from children. Vivian, will you get his big book for me?
Wow!
Thank you, Vivian. In my library, I keep a big book about every child in the world. This one is yours. It tells me all about you. Look at you. You're 100 years old, aren't you? And you go to school. How wonderful. Oh, is that so? Family? There's something I'm very pleased to learn. It seems you're very brave when you need to be. Oh, I see that you had so much fun that day. My elves have done quite a good job updating your big book with new pictures. Oh, look who it is. You know, they say that you're the best singer in the world. You ready? The elves are very excited to reveal the great surprise they prepared just for you. Very nice. As you can see, we know you really like music. Now then, let's find out where you'll be this Christmas. Oh my, your big book is running out of magic stardust. We'll have to fix that so I can be sure to know where to deliver your gift. Lena, do you have some magical stardust? Family? It looks like my elves have to go outside to gather some more stardust. Hurry up before his book runs out of magic. The snowy owls have a very important task. When the northern lights are out, they fly to the stars to gather the magic stardust and bring it back here to our village. They make sure to bring plenty back so all of the children's big books keep their magic. These jars are for your friends and family too. Family, my elves got the stardust just in time. Look. Now I can see where you'll be this Christmas. In New Jersey. Now I know this year you've been asked to try your very best to never give up. Do you think you've tried hard enough? It seems there's a special gift you've been hoping for this year. Like something to sing with. Oh, yes, you're right. Family, it's time to see if you've made it onto my nice list. Follow me. Family, pay close attention. I will send your magical stardust to its rightful place. The color we see will tell us if you've made it onto my nice list. Wonderful! You made it onto my nice list. My elves and I are very proud of you. Keep up the good work. Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho!
Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Oh, oh, the mistletoe on where you can see. Somebody waits for you.
Kiss him once for me.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. And in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year.
All right, kids, what do you want for Christmas this year? Cameron,
Sneakers.
Devin,
iPhone.
Austin,
Play truck, a play spread.
Charlie,
Red Ryder BB gun.
Ashley,
Clothes.
Spencer,
Basketball.
Tracy,
Computer.
Oh, oh, the mistletoe on where you can see. Somebody waits for you.
Kisser once for me.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. And in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. All right.
We had the barber shop on Bergenline Avenue, and I remember every year we used to, especially when we moved to Palisades Park, we used to come down to watch the 4th of July parade, and we would go by Uncle Dominic's barber shop to watch it. We were close. We were together on holidays and things like that. I have to tell you, we didn't have any money. My mother and father didn't have any money. And they were better off than a lot of people, let me put it that way. So I'll never forget one Christmas, she bought me ice skates and a skirt for ice skating. I can never forget that. I can never forget that because I didn't get hardly anything from my own parents, but that's what Aunt Anna gave me. That stuck in my mind. You see, that I remember. Very nice woman, too. What a wonderful woman. They were wonderful people. They really were.
This is The Night Before Christmas, 1976. And this is what our beautiful living room looks like, at least until morning, when the gangbusters get up and come running down the steps looking for Santa Claus or to see what Santa Claus left them. They're sleeping now, eagerly awaiting the arrival of old St. Nick.
My earliest childhood memory of Christmas dates back to about, I think I was about 4 or 5 years old, probably 1944, 1945, something like that. I had to get up in the middle of the night, but I was afraid to do that because I thought that Santa might still be in the living room trimming the tree, and I was very apprehensive about that. So I stayed and waited a long, long time, and I didn't hear anything coming from the living room. And so I walked to the threshold of the bedroom, and I peeked around into the living room, and Santa was gone. I said, oh my gosh, this is great. Now I can go to the bathroom. So I ran.
I wanted to talk about my favorite Christmas memory. Christmas memories are full with a lot of things. There were many Christmases where there was plenty of gifts that were wonderful. Every Christmas in the Negrini household has always been special, from the special wrapping paper to the spot that you sit in every year, your special spot. But my most favorite memory is when I returned from Seattle after living away for 3 years, my very first Christmas back home. Being back in my favorite spot with my family was definitely the most special memory I ever had. I have definitely had many more since, and I could only say that being with family is the most important memory you could have. Merry Christmas to all.
Where's Joseph? What? Michelle. She's not upstairs.
Oh, you're fresh. You're definitely fresh. You like the camera, huh? Cheese.
Cheese.
Where you going?
One of my fondest memories about Christmas was actually the next day when we used to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to fly to Puerto Rico. We used to play a really fun game where we would pick up cards, and if your card matched the deck, then you got to pick from a pile or steal somebody else's. Then after we were done, we used to hide the gifts that we didn't want in Aunt Gina's house. And I'm wishing you all a Merry Christmas and a very, very Happy New Year.
I have to get up there. Oh, a little house.
Every year, Christmas started for us on Christmas Eve at Uncle Sal's house, where there'd be a big Christmas dinner. It would be Grandma, my mother, my brothers, and I, usually including some type of fish, like a fried galamad, a pasta, 500 entrees, and then the desserts. More food than you could ever imagine. After dinner, Uncle Sal would bring me and my brothers into the den, set us up with a nice movie, and there we'd stay until it was time to go home. Then when we got home, my brothers and I were all wound up from the big night out, wanted to stay up forever and ever. One night, we stayed up so late that Santa Claus was actually landing on our roof, and you could hear the sled pull up on the roof, and you could hear the bells from the reindeer. So my brothers and I, as fast as we could, we put the cookies up, the milk up on the mantle, and went to bed as fast as I could, because the last thing you need is to get caught by Santa Claus coming down the chimney while you're still up. Next morning, we wake up. There's piles and piles of presents. The cookies were gone. The milk was gone. For sure, Santa Claus was there because it looked like Christmas exploded in our living room. My brothers and I all ripping through the presents, calling out what we got as soon as we could see the label. Then when we get done, we got to go to Uncle Dennis and Annie's house where there'd be even more gifts. Piles and piles of gifts for each and every one of us. Some from Annie and Uncle Dennis, some from Santa Claus. But there was more gifts than you could ever imagine. And inevitably, we get some type of gift that had to be assembled or batteries had to get in. And Marianne and Greg had to go fetch all the batteries, build the toy, read the instructions, teach us all how to play. And we'd play with them for the rest of the day until it was time to go home. These were very special memories that I remember fondly, and if we could go back there tomorrow, that would be my Christmas wish. Happy holidays to all. Merry Christmas.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices. No night divine. Oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine. Oh, night. Oh, night divine. Merry Christmas.
How are you, Maria?
Fine.
Say hello. Say hello, Maria Benanti.
Yeah, how you doing?
This is her mother.
That's
Your father, Sonny.
How are you? It's a pleasure having you.
Having you being here.
Having you.
Hey, ain't that Grandpa and Andy down the end of the table there?
Say hello. Say hello.
Hello. Hello. Let's say a couple more words.
Hello.
Hello.
Come on.
Sound like a broken record, Charlie.
Yeah, a broken record.
Come on, Greg. Boo! Oh, Greg. Come on, say hello to Uncle Sal.
How you doing, Eddie boy?
Hi, Eddie. How are you? Oh, very nice, Eddie. This Philip.
Hi, Eddie. How you doing? Yeah. Yeah.
Here's your Eddie. Look happy birthday. Oh, Jesus, get the hell, would you? Show your shape. Stand up, girl. Later, show out here. See, look. Here, Dennis. It's a good thing I gotta get busy making clothes like hell now. Okay, that's it. And here's Donna. She cooked the corn today.
I'd like a quart of Miller, please.
All right, stop.
Oh, by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year.
They're wonderful, wonderful people.
All right.